What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. I'm your host, Siren Frost. Today I'll be doing another deck profile for you guys with featuring my Link Joker, Harmonics Messiah. Now, I can do a Deletor deck profile as well. I may need to do that anyways, since not only get some more content up, but also just give you guys my input and my thoughts of why I put certain units in this deck and see how it works from my point of view. It's not like everyone else's build, and I'm thinking I'm really just... Well, I don't think. I just think it's really... I just thought it can be annoying when you have people constantly bandwagoning certain decks because they win games. In Yu-Gi-Oh! It's getting a little bit worse because people are now focused on the meta, even on the coronavirus thing. But this build for me is just for fun. I mean, it can be played competitively if it wants, but as of right now, it's just for fun, and until we get the whole coronavirus thing taken care of, there's not many Vanguard tournaments to go to anyways. But I'm going to stop running my mouth right there and just dive right into this video. So, of course, we're going to start with Neon Messiah, just as a starting Vanguard. I like him a lot more than just the Deletor one, just my personal thing. Right there. No other words to describe it. And now, as for trigger lineup, we have 4 copies of Lady Healer of the Torn World for heal triggers. 4 draw PGs, Flower of Vacuum, Cosmo, Wreath. I finally got my playset of those finally, since someone was nice enough to sell me the Harmonics Messiah deck. So this is kind of why I'm doing the video now. And then, as always, I'm playing 8 crits, so I'm playing 4 copies of Pulse Monk of the Quaking Foot for critical trigger, and then 4 copies of Asteroid Wolf, just because, you know, I like him over the dragon, to be honest with you. And that cards are like meant for the leaders, or like I said, you can always make this deck into a 12 crit deck if you so choose to. Take out the PGs and put in the grade 1 complete guard like the olden days. But I think the draw PGs are actually more helpful. That's kind of why I've been trying to get most of those for my other decks as well. So, that's the grade 0 lineup. I'm actually pretty happy that I did this. So, yes. And then for grade 1s, we're sticking with Koji Ibuki's kind of build as well. Just so I can get my hands pretty much used to it. So we're playing 4 copies of Sunset Edge Duskblade. This is his main unit he goes into, and I figured this would be a good, thing as well. I still have my whole deck, my old Messiah deck, featuring the original Duskblade when he was a grade 2. Now, I'm blind as a bat here, so I'm going to just read you the effect of Duskblade. He's a rearguard effect. When he attacks, it boosts. When the attack hits a Vanguard. You cannibalize 1, choose one of your opponent's rearguards, and bind it face down. If your Vanguard is grade 3 or greater, draw a card. So that's not bad. I mean, it's kind of funny because most starting grade 1s are basically have a Vanguard or rearguard skill, but he just has a rearguard skill. Next, we play 4 copies of Destiny Dealer, formerly known as a Stride Fodder, now became a normal unit. So 4 of him. When placed, put the top card of your deck on rearguard as a lock unit. Active skill, 1 turn. Soul Blast 1 card. Look at the top card of your deck and put it on a rearguard as a lock card. And it's unlocked at the end of the turn. So 4 of that. Next, I'm playing 4 Calderon Wings. For her effect, if Harmonics Messiah is on your Vanguard rearguard, or if you have a lock card, Soul Blast 1 and lock this unit, and countercharge 1 card. So, this will help you refill your counter blasts well. Besides, making sure you have more lock units for when you do get Harmonics Messiah's full skill, then yeah. I'm obviously not really very smart when it comes to speaking my words properly, but I do try the best I can. And finally, I'm playing 2 copies of Opener of Dark Gates. This card, when placed, if your opponent has 2 or less rear guards, Soul Blast 1, look at 2 cards from the top of your deck and call up to 1 card with grade less than or equal to your opponent's vanguard from among them, 2 rear guard, and put the remaining cards look on the bottom of the deck in any order. So there you go. Okay, that's my grade 1 lineup. I'm sorry I couldn't say it more properly, but I do the best I can without jibber-jabbing too much. For grade 2s, we're playing 4 copies of Blast Monk of the Thundering Foot. Like I said, this is what Koji's next ride would be. When it attacks a vanguard, Counterblast 1, choose one of your opponent's rear guards and bind it face down. If you choose a grade 2 or a greater card, soul charge 1 card. Which wouldn't be a problem considering the fact that knowing your opponent, he or she may have an interceptor, and this would be perfect for that. So it's a free soul charge too. And since some cards in here require you to soul blast a lot, good point. Next, we're playing 4 copies of Lady Battler of the Gravity Well. And her effect is, when it attacks, soul blast 1 and discard a card from your hand. Look at the top card of your deck and put it on rear guard. Put it on rear guard as a lock card and draw a card. So again, this will help you get some lock units on, and also draw a card. So it's not really bad. You know, it's a good thing to think about. And then finally, we're playing 3 copies of Blast Remarkable Burst Monk. So that's 3 of him. I'm pretty sure you all know what he does anyways, and I'm trying my very best to speak the right words, but for right now, this is the best I can do. So there's my grade 2 lineup. For grade 3, I play 4 copies of Harmonics Messiah. And 1 is SVR, of course. Now, like I said, the person who I got this deck from, he basically sold the 4th VR Harmonics Messiah. So I stuck with this guy for right now. But it's okay. You know, a good temporary pass is a temporary pass. So it's no big deal for that. However, I'm going to read its effect because I am blind as a bat and I can't read some cards properly. So, joke on that one. So, Vanguard, when it attacks, search your deck for up to 1 card, put it on rearguard as a lock unit and lock card, and shuffle your deck. Another Vanguard effect, 1 turn. At the end of the battle that attacked, if your soul has a grade 3 or greater card, counterblast 1 and discard a card from your hand. Choose any number of any fighter's locked cards, unlock them, draw the same number of cards, and 2 rear guards in your front row gets plus 15,000 power that turn. That's a pretty busted skill if you ask me. So that's why I think it's essential to you play one of him in the first, and then when you have another copy of him in the soul, that's when you get his full effect out. So it's kind of like a cross ride, but it's like keep riding the same thing. So I guess in this new era, we don't have cross rides. We have the cross rides become just normal units. So that's not bad. Next, I play 2 copies of Docking Deletor Greion. He is another boss monster for my Deletor deck, but I got 2 of the rare versions of him, so I figure why not just put him in the deck. Counterblast 2 and delete your opponent's Vanguard, which is fairly fair like that. When an attack hits a Vanguard, Soul Blast 1. Choose one of your opponent's rear guards and bind it face down. Basically what this deck has is a lot of counterblasting, a lot of soul blasting, deleting, locking, just binding, just making your opponent feel kind of like garbage a little bit. Just a little bit. And then finally, for grade 3, we are playing 2 Claw of Occlusion, Ghastly Wall, or Nail. So 2 of those, and one of their effects is continue effect Vanguard Rearguard. During your turn, this unit gets 5,000 for each of your locked cards. When it attacks, counterblast 1, and you may put the card in your hand, or put a card in your hand on Rearguard as a locked card. And if you do, draw a card. So there is like a shit ton of drawing like right here. So that's a lot of fun. I am looking forward to playing this deck a lot more, just because, you know, I've always wanted to play Link Joker the right way, and I haven't been playing it right ever since then. I've just been collecting them like nonstop. Okay. And finally for a imaginary gift, I play 6 Force 1 markers. Force 2 sounds pretty okay if you want to go that far, but I like to have more power to units than anything else, so your opponent can have a little difficulty guarding against them. So that's 6 of those, and that's pretty much it for the deck profile, you guys. It's a very short one, and I try to make things as clear as I can when it came to, you know, trying to speak my words properly, and hopefully it will work out. Let's see. There you go. Okay, I'll just put it right here properly. But I would never think I'd be doing 2 deck profiles back to back and seeing what I can do with that. But yeah, that is the conclusion of deck profile. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to subscribe, like this video, subscribe, comment, thumbs up for this video, rate it, and just let me know what you guys think about this build. And also just let me know what other units you think it's probably best to try out in this deck, and then we'll see how we can get a convo going on. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a great night, and yeah, stay safe and don't catch corona. Bye bye, guys.